The Iraqi dinar has seen a slight but notable uptick against the US dollar today, capturing the attention of both traders and ordinary citizens who rely on currency stability for daily transactions. Across Baghdad and Erbil, the dinar showed minor gains, reflecting ongoing fluctuations in the forex markets while still remaining within historically expected ranges. For those monitoring exchange rates, these subtle changes are significant enough to spark discussions about market trends, but not dramatic enough to suggest any sudden revaluation or major intervention by financial authorities. Today, the exchange rate in Baghdad stood at approximately 143,500 Iraqi dinars per 100 US dollars, while Erbil recorded a slightly lower rate of around 142,650 Iraqi dinars per 100 US dollars. Compared with yesterday's figures, this represents a modest increase of a few hundred IQD, signaling that demand for the US dollar remains consistent and local currency markets are active. While some might interpret any upward movement as a potential harbinger of larger changes, financial analysts note that today's shift falls well within normal daily fluctuations. The reasons behind these minor changes are multifaceted. Dollar demand continues to play a significant role in Baghdad and Erbil, influenced by import requirements, remittances from abroad, and routine international trade. Additionally, local banking activity, including deposits, withdrawals, and interbank transactions, contributes to the slight rise in exchange rates. Global factors affecting the US dollar also have a ripple effect in Iraq's forex markets, though today's movement appears to be primarily influenced by domestic activity rather than international shocks. For many Iraqis, the dinar's movement against the dollar is more than just a number. It impacts daily life. Individuals planning to exchange currency for travel or family support notice these changes directly, and businesses that deal with imports or exports may adjust their pricing or budgeting accordingly. Even minor fluctuations can influence financial decisions, which is why staying informed about these rates is crucial. Despite the slight increase, experts stress that this is a routine market adjustment rather than a sign of any sudden or extraordinary change. Speculation about revaluation or a dramatic reset of the Iraqi dinar often circulates online, but today's numbers reflect normal market dynamics. It is important for traders and citizens alike to differentiate between speculative reports and actual market activity, especially given the historical volatility and past rumors surrounding the dinar. The differences between Baghdad and Erbil are also worth noting. While both cities experience an uptick, Erbil's exchange rate remains slightly lower than Baghdad's, reflecting localized market conditions, supply and demand variations, and regional banking activity. These variations are common and do not necessarily indicate larger trends, but they do highlight the importance of monitoring multiple markets to get a complete picture of the dinar's performance. Looking back at recent weeks, minor fluctuations like today's are not unusual. Over the past month, the dinar has seen small gains and losses, with rates moving only by a few hundred IQD at a time. This consistency underscores the stability of the currency in everyday transactions while still leaving room for minor adjustments in response to market pressures. Traders and citizens can take comfort in knowing that the currency remains predictable within expected parameters. For viewers tracking the Iraqi dinar, today's update is a reminder of the importance of vigilance and awareness. Even small movements can have an impact on personal and business finances, and understanding the reasons behind these changes can help people make informed decisions. While the increase is modest, it represents a normal and healthy market response, keeping the Iraqi dinar active and relevant in both local and international currency exchanges. As we continue to monitor the dinar, it is essential to note that the current situation does not suggest immediate or dramatic changes. Today's uptick is a normal occurrence within forex markets, influenced by routine transactions and standard supply-demand mechanics. Maintaining perspective and focusing on verified exchange rates will help traders and everyday citizens navigate these minor shifts without unnecessary concern. In conclusion, the Iraqi dinar's slight increase against the US dollar today is an important data point for anyone involved in currency trading or international transactions. While it may spark curiosity and discussion, the movement remains within normal limits, highlighting the ongoing stability of the Iraqi financial system. Understanding the factors behind the change, including domestic banking activity, import/export needs, and regional market differences, provides a clear picture of today's market behavior. For those monitoring rates closely, this is a reminder to stay informed, rely on verified figures, and consider the practical implications of even minor adjustments in the dinar's value. The minor increase in the Iraqi dinar against the US dollar today carries a range of implications for both businesses and ordinary citizens. While the shift may seem small at first glance, understanding how even modest movements affect the local economy is crucial. Businesses that rely on imports, for instance, are directly influenced by dollar fluctuations. A slight rise in the exchange rate means that companies purchasing goods or services from abroad may experience marginally higher costs. These costs can then filter down to consumer prices, impacting everyday expenses for Iraqi citizens. Exporters, conversely, might benefit slightly when receiving dollars for products sold internationally, though the effect is subtle given the minimal change in today's rates. For traders and forex market participants, this minor uptick is a signal to monitor currency activity closely. Day traders, currency speculators, and local exchange offices often adjust their strategies based on even small rate changes. Today's movement may prompt minor rate adjustments at currency exchange offices, particularly in Baghdad and Erbil, where local demand for dollars remains active. However, financial analysts emphasize that these are standard market responses rather than indicators of significant revaluation. Investors and currency enthusiasts should be cautious not to interpret routine fluctuations as evidence of dramatic shifts or sudden policy changes. The impact on ordinary citizens should not be underestimated, though it is generally more indirect. Individuals sending remittances abroad or receiving money from family members in other countries may notice slight differences in the amount exchanged. Travelers planning to convert dinar into dollars or vice versa will also experience small variations, though the difference today is unlikely to significantly affect personal finances. Still, being aware of even minor fluctuations allows individuals to plan currency exchanges more strategically, ensuring they get the best value in day-to-day transactions. Regional differences within Iraq add another layer of complexity. Today, Baghdad saw the dinar at approximately 143,500 Iraqi dinars per 100 US dollars, while Erbil recorded around 142,650 Iraqi dinars per 100 US dollars. These slight variations are influenced by local market conditions, including supply and demand dynamics, banking activity, and informal forex trading networks. Understanding these regional differences is valuable for traders and businesses operating in multiple cities, as it allows them to optimize transactions and anticipate minor cost adjustments. Localized insights help navigate the practical realities of currency management in Iraq. Historical context also provides perspective on today's movement. Minor fluctuations, similar to those observed today, are not uncommon. Over the past weeks, the dinar has experienced several small gains and losses, typically ranging within a few hundred IQD per 100 USD. These normal variations demonstrate that the market remains stable overall, with no evidence of sudden shocks or unanticipated disruptions. For businesses and individuals alike, this stability provides reassurance that daily planning and financial decision-making can continue without fear of unexpected volatility. From a market psychology standpoint, small movements like today's can influence perception. Traders observing even minor upticks may adopt cautious optimism, adjusting their strategies slightly to account for potential trends. Exchange offices may modify their rates minimally, while banks continue routine operations. These subtle behavioral shifts reflect a healthy and functioning forex market, where participants respond logically to data rather than reacting to rumor or speculation. It is also important to consider the macroeconomic implications. While the dinar's slight increase today does not signal major change, it reflects the broader stability of Iraq's financial system. Consistent monitoring of exchange rates, along with an understanding of domestic and international influences on currency value, is essential for anyone engaged in trade, investment, or financial planning. By observing daily trends, individuals and businesses can anticipate minor changes and adjust their activities accordingly, whether it involves importing goods, sending remittances, or managing cash flow in dollars. For forex traders, the key takeaway is that today's increase, while small, represents routine market dynamics rather than extraordinary events. The movement is primarily influenced by domestic demand, banking activity, and minor supply-demand shifts. Unlike rumors of revaluation or sudden reset, these daily changes are predictable within a stable market environment. Awareness and careful observation remain the most reliable tools for navigating these fluctuations successfully. Engagement with these market updates is essential, particularly for small business owners and financial planners. Tracking changes in the dinar provides actionable insights for budgeting, pricing, and resource management. While the broader economy is not drastically affected by today's shift, understanding the subtle implications enables smarter financial decisions and reduces uncertainty in daily operations. Businesses that adapt to minor changes proactively are better positioned to maintain stability and profitability over time. In summary, today's slight increase in the Iraqi dinar against the US dollar affects businesses, traders, and ordinary citizens in modest but meaningful ways. Importers and exporters may notice cost differences. Forex traders adjust strategies, and individuals benefit from informed planning when exchanging money. Regional differences between Baghdad and Erbil highlight the importance of localized market awareness, while historical patterns confirm that these minor fluctuations are normal. By maintaining perspective and responding strategically, participants in Iraq's financial ecosystem can navigate these changes effectively, leveraging knowledge to make informed decisions. As we continue to monitor the dinar, it is clear that today's uptick is part of regular market behavior rather than a dramatic shift. Understanding its implications allows viewers to stay informed, manage their finances wisely, and respond appropriately to small but important currency movements. Looking ahead, the Iraqi dinar's slight increase against the US dollar today offers important insights for both traders and ordinary citizens about what to expect in the coming days. While the change is modest, understanding the potential short-term trends can help individuals and businesses make better informed financial decisions. Analysts suggest that, barring significant global economic shifts or sudden policy changes, the dinar is likely to continue experiencing minor fluctuations similar to today's movement. These normal day-to-day adjustments are typical in forex markets and reflect the healthy functioning of Iraq's financial system. One of the key factors to watch in the near future is ongoing domestic demand for the US dollar. Importers, businesses dealing in international trade, and individuals sending or receiving remittances will continue influencing the dinar's exchange rate. Daily banking activity, including deposits, withdrawals, and currency conversions, can also lead to small adjustments in rates. While today's increase is not dramatic, consistent monitoring of these factors can provide early indicators of trends, helping businesses plan budgets and citizens make strategic decisions regarding currency exchanges. For those involved in currency trading, today's update reinforces the importance of disciplined and informed approaches. Forex traders should continue to rely on verified exchange rates from reputable banks and official sources rather than reacting to rumors of revaluation or sudden changes. Minor increases like the one observed today can serve as signals for careful adjustments in trading strategies, but they should not be overinterpreted as signs of imminent large-scale market movements. Patience and attention to verified data remain essential tools for successful trading. Ordinary citizens can also benefit from understanding these dynamics. Small changes in the dinar may influence everyday activities such as currency exchanges for travel, remittances, or purchases abroad. Being aware of current rates allows individuals to plan ahead and make exchanges at optimal times, even if the differences appear minor. Businesses, particularly those that import goods or services, can also use this information to adjust pricing, manage cash flow, and prepare for routine market shifts without unnecessary alarm. Regional variations within Iraq continue to play a role in exchange rate behavior. As seen today, Baghdad recorded slightly higher rates than Erbil, reflecting differences in local supply and demand, banking activity, and informal market conditions. Understanding these regional distinctions is valuable for businesses and traders operating across multiple cities, as it allows them to anticipate minor cost differences and plan transactions more efficiently. For residents in both regions, these variations highlight the importance of checking rates locally to ensure accurate planning and budgeting. Historical trends offer further perspective on today's movement. Over the past weeks, minor fluctuations of a few hundred IQD per 100 USD have occurred frequently, demonstrating a pattern of stability combined with routine market adjustments. By comparing today's increase with previous movements, traders and citizens can gain confidence that these changes are part of expected market behavior rather than an unexpected anomaly. Awareness of historical patterns allows for more rational decision-making and helps prevent overreaction to routine shifts. Financial planning in Iraq is strengthened by an understanding of these small but meaningful fluctuations. Businesses that adjust proactively to minor changes can maintain stability, manage costs effectively, and continue operations without disruption. Individuals who monitor exchange rates closely can optimize currency exchanges and avoid losses when sending or receiving dollars. Today's update is a reminder that even minor movements in the dinar hold practical implications for financial strategy, emphasizing the value of staying informed. As we look to the future, it is clear that today's slight uptick in the Iraqi dinar reflects normal market conditions rather than extraordinary events. While speculation and rumors often circulate online about potential revaluation or dramatic changes, the reality remains that the dinar is moving within predictable parameters. Financial analysts recommend focusing on verified data, maintaining awareness of daily exchange rates, and avoiding unverified claims that could lead to unnecessary risk or financial loss. In conclusion, the Iraqi dinar's small increase against the US dollar today is an important yet routine market signal. It demonstrates the ongoing stability of the currency while highlighting the influence of domestic demand, banking activity, and regional market variations. Traders, businesses, and individuals can all benefit from understanding these dynamics and making informed decisions based on real data. By maintaining perspective, monitoring rates, and planning strategically, participants in Iraq's financial system can navigate daily fluctuations effectively and confidently. For viewers following the dinar closely, the key takeaways are clear. Minor fluctuations are normal, the currency remains stable, and informed decision-making is crucial. Today's movement does not signal any sudden revaluation, but it does emphasize the importance of staying updated on exchange rates, understanding the factors influencing the market, and adjusting strategies accordingly. By focusing on practical insights and verified data, traders and citizens can make smarter financial choices and respond appropriately to everyday currency movements. Finally, if you found this update useful, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to stay informed on the latest developments regarding the Iraqi dinar and exchange rate changes. And we'd love to hear from you. Do you think today's slight increase is the start of a trend or just a normal market fluctuation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.